The long-awaited homestretch update has finally released for Grounded, and for those of you that don't know what has changed with this update, there's a pretty decent amount of stuff to unpack here. First, I'm going to touch on a couple of things that they updated, and then I'll show you footage of what the new update actually looks like. So without wasting any more time, let's get into what they have changed about the game. A lot of things have changed with the Grounded update, but one of the first things I wanted to touch on is the new shared world feature. Now, the shared world feature allows you to trade places with your host. So, if you and your friend are playing Grounded and he gets called out by his mother to go to bed, you don't have to suffer the same fate as he does, and instead, he can switch the world over to you being the host, and you can play on the exact same world instead of starting a new one to play by yourself. You can have up to 3 worlds that you own and share to other people, and you can be invited to up to 50 different worlds that you can play on at any given time. The next change that this update will bring to the game is the new armor and weapon upgrade system. Now, there is no more quartzite in the game at all, and there's no more leather scraps for upgrading your armor or weaponry. The new item that you will be using to upgrade armor and weaponry are fashion and tough nuggets. They're a resource that can be found around the world that does not respawn, but you can craft them later on in the game to help upgrade items. So they're not finite, but they're definitely a harder resource to get your hands on early game. The next change that they made to the game was the addition of the cookery. Much like the smoothie machine, this is a crafting station that you can go to and craft various food items that will help to buff your character as well as replenishing health and hunger. They have added the gnat as a pet that you can now tame and Grounded, and they've also tweaked a couple of the mechanics around how tamed animals work in Grounded. You can now access your pet's inventory from your own inventory tab, and armor gives your pets a bigger buff in health and defense than it did before. There are a couple of other changes that they made to the game. Now, whenever you go to sleep, there is a time lapse that plays over the backyard rather than just a skip from nighttime to morning. They also changed Burgle a little bit. Now he walks around the Oak Lab, and he has a couple of different animations that he does. I haven't noticed anything besides his new mobility that has changed about him. He doesn't have any new voice lines or information for us. And the last change is the glue masher, which is just the glue machine, but it has an updated texture and a new name. If this video was helpful to you in any way, please leave a like below. It really does help me out. And if I missed anything, feel free to yell at me in the comments. I will be uploading gameplay footage of me playing the homestretch update tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss that, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon below. And thanks for watching the video all the way to the end.